This is Jazz Haven, broadcasting live from studios in downtown New Haven, Connecticut, at WNHHLP, and on the World Wide Web at newhavenindependent.org, and the jazz station WETF-LP, South Bend, Indiana, streaming worldwide at Jazz Radio, WETF.org. You got Stan, the man with the jazz.
The sun has set on another day. Alone I recall the times we once had, and dream of holding you again. You promised you'd never part. Together evermore was the vow. It seems evermore only lasts for so long. Broken promises and broken vows. A love so everlasting, transcending worlds of space and time. love you.
You may recognize that voice as Samara Joy, guesting there on this latest recording from trumpeter Brian Lynch, Torchbearers. And she's a special guest along with featured on here Charles McPherson on the alto saxophone. And Samara Joy and McPherson wrote that tune, The Joy of Love. They've got Orrin Evans on the piano, Boris Kozlov bass, Kyle Swan on the drums. And we opened up Jazz Haven with Greenwich, Connecticut's own trombonist, Stevie D, Steve Davis, from his February 2022 recording, Blue Aesthetic. And we heard a tune written by Davis, Off the Cuff. Now, according to Davis, the tune sort of came together while they were recording. Just happened. Peter Bernstein is there on the guitar, Steve Nelson vibes, Jeffrey Keezer piano, Christian McBride bass, Willie Jones III on the drums. Coming up today on Jazz Haven, we got the JH Jazz Calendar, new music from Blue Moods, and new from Connecticut's bassist Nat Reeves and Ben Wolf, both bass players. But first, the top jazz recording in the USA this week, Jeremy Pelt, Our Community Will Not Be Erased.
behind. I wouldn't care if they missed me. Small Italian restaurant by the sea wouldn't be so ambitious. Beautiful, if only I know it's a calling. But who's on the other line? It must be beautiful. The promise of my dream. Naked in the ocean, I'd spend my days thinking nothing. In the evening I'd go dancing, then slip away to make love in my villa. Beautiful, if only I wasn't possessed by love, music and the beautiful promise of my dream. Naked in the ocean, I'd spend my days thinking nothing. In the evening I'd go dancing, then slip away to make love in my villa. Beautiful, if only I wasn't possessed by
That's Gabrielle Cavassa off her latest release, Diavola. That's on Blue Note. And her composition, Bossy Nova. And she's also accompanying herself there on the acoustic guitar. You know, she and Samara Joy tied in a competition, the Sarah Vaughan Jazz Vocalist Competition, a couple of years back, and they both came in first. So some quality vocals there from both women. We started the set with the #1 jazz recording in the country for 7 weeks, 7 out of 8. Now he won, I think, 6 in a row, and then was #2 for 1 week and back at #1, 7 weeks in a row. Jeremy Pelt, trumpet, off his latest, Our Community Will Not Be Erased. He's got some heavyweights, sidemen there, Orrin Evans, piano, Buster Williams, bass, Lenny White on the drums. Jazz, homegrown here in the USA, but appreciated more worldwide. we hope to change that one ear at a time. We got the music, and all you have to do is listen to the jazz station, WETFLP, at Jazz Radio, WETF.org. That's jazz all day and all night. multi-instrumentalist Hendrik Merkens from the Netherlands. Actually, he's Dutch, and that's off his latest release, Samba Tonto, and his composition Chelsea Nocturne. Justice Heher there on the trombone, Laura Dreyer flute, Misha Siganov on piano and Fender Rhodes, Eduardo Bello bass, Portino drums and percussion. The Jazz Haven Jazz Calendar is a quick rundown of some of the jazz in the area this week. It's Wednesday, June 10th, and each and every Wednesday at the Owl Shop Cigar Lounge and Bar, downtown New Haven, it's Kevin St. James and his quintet. And they perform from 9 until midnight, no cover, NMCC. No music cover charge. And on Friday, June 12th, for that great jazz listening experience, Happy Hour Jazz at the Institute Library, downtown New Haven. Vinyl LPs at 33 1/3 RPMs with that great sound. Bring friends, munchies to share, and a donation for the library. It all starts at 5:15 NMCC. Also on Friday, this year's final spring jazz concert. Final concert in the jazz concert series at Firehouse 12, downtown New Haven. And that's the spring concert festival. They have a fall, a spring, and I don't think there's a summer, but there's definitely the last one for the spring festival. 2 shows always, 8:30 and 10, and this Friday featured is Curtis Hasselbring's The Kern Orchestra. Check that out. You can get your tickets online or at the box office. 8:30 and 10, 2 shows. And over at Best Video Film and Cultural Center in Hamden, it's tenor saxophonist Mark Kaplan and his jazz quintet from 7 to 9. And this weekend at Connecticut's premier jazz spot, the Side Door Jazz Club at the Old Lime Inn on Friday, it's Grammy Award-winning pianist from Greenwich, Connecticut, Kevin Hayes, and his trio. And it's on Saturday, it's Sounds of April and Randall. That's April May Webb, vocalist, and trumpeter Randall Hayward, and their quintet. Both nights, shows at 8 p.m. And don't forget that Sunday brunch at the Old Lime Inn. Just jazz brunch. Goes from 9 to 2. And there's always jazz at the Side Door and the Old Lime Inn. Thursday, you gotta check their website. They have Burger Night with jazz, so check it out. On Saturday, June 13th, is at Historic Jazz Jam at Cafe 9, downtown New Haven, 4 to 7 p.m. All musicians are welcome to sit in following the first set. And there's that Sunday brunch on June 14th at Quattro's Italian Restaurant and Bar, Guilford, noon to 3, NMCC. Also on Sunday afternoon, Jeff Fuller at the Whitney Center in Hamden from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Special guests, Atla and Matt D. Champlain, NMCC. And finally on Monday, June 15th, it's Pat Todd's Tuxedo Junction. That's that danceable 17-piece big band. They'll be at the VFW Hall in Guilford, and it all starts at 7. That concludes the jazz calendar for the week. Go to jazzhaven.org for the complete calendar, ticket information, and updates. So check out some jazz. It's America's only original art form. Here's bassist, Connecticut bassist, Nat Reeves from his latest release, Now in Time. bass players back to back there. That's New York-based bass player Ben Wolf of his latest album, Anytime After Now, and his composition 5/4 Groove. And we opened up the set with Connecticut-based bass player Nat Reeves of his latest release, Now in Time, and that's on the Side Door label. And we heard his composition Blue Ridge, and he's got heavyweight sideman here, Stevie D from Greenwich on the trombone, Eddie Henderson trumpet, Orin Evans piano, Eric Alexander tenor sax, Jeff Tane Watts on the drums. New notes, blue notes, and all that jazz. In back of me, Blue Moods off their latest release, Directions and Expressions, the music of Miles Davis. Track we're listening to, Stuff. Thank you for tuning in to Jazz Haven, broadcasting from our studios here in downtown New Haven, Connecticut at newhavenindependent.org and the jazz station WETF.org. It's been a pleasure being your host here, and hope you've enjoyed the music. We had a great time bringing it, and we look forward to the next time. We'll see you on the radio. Taking us home, trombonist Javier Nero and his jazz orchestra. And we're going to play the title track from El Kibulan.